So now we're gonna do a really quick walkthrough inside the coach. So here, where's the kitchen sink, we have a couple of very important buttons, and the most important one is the battery, coach battery, on and off. So you see all the lights, everything, it's working. Nothing's working. So that's the main switch for everything. So you always have to keep it on. Next one, it's the step that I'm standing right here. It retracts when opens the door and closes. So if you are camping for all day, like you stopped somewhere and it's annoying kind of a thing, what you can do, yeah, so the door is gonna close but the step is gonna stay, and that's nice, so less noise and convenient. Here, the whole panel here, it's all with the awning, so that's out and in, and that's the LED, the long strip. It's about 15 feet, and the other one, it's also LED lighting for the door. Let's locate it right here. So let's see, LED strip, and very easy out and in. So let's try. This is out. So it's perfect. Since it's a gravity thing, you see what's going on. It needs a little pull, so just pull it from here a little bit, like this. That's because the vehicle is not perfectly level. And now I'm gonna press, and it's doing its thing the proper way now. So I stop right there, because if you go further, the little thing over here, it starts getting wrapped around that pole, and that's the way it's supposed to be, like right now. Please do not use the awning when it's windy and heavy rain. If it's raining like lightly, that's fine, no problem. But if it's a heavy rain and wind, please do not use the awning. It's all the way. That's with the awning. So we discussed all of this here. That's the lights. So that's the small little light under, they call it black splash, and that's the main lights in the coach. The ones you see that are on, they have their own switches. That's why they're on. You can turn them off like this, so, but I'll leave them on for now so we have more light. Okay, so now it's time to show you how the slider works. Of course, always make sure there is nothing on the outside in your way before sliding the slider. And from inside, also look if there is nothing in the way. So all good. here, same thing. We must watch carefully. It's nothing here. All good. Don't sit while doing this. And I just know that nothing's outside because I just looked. It's dark, so I'm not gonna show you. In order to slide it out, the engine must be on and the parking brake also. And the slider button is right here, out and in, and I'm gonna show you in a second how that works. I'm gonna go into the driver's seat. So as you see, there is nothing on this side, nothing in my way, so that's why I can't do that. So I'm in the driver's seat right now. Here's the key. There's the key fob right here. But I'm not always leaving it there. I usually like to put it here because with my leg I can damage the keys, so I keep it in here. Push the brakes. Since it's a diesel engine, when it's especially colder, you just have to press it once and wait. It could take like 5 seconds. Okay. So now we need to make sure that the parking brake is on, and we see it. It's on. So park, it's on. Otherwise it's not gonna work. And since I'm right here right now, I'm gonna show you how that parking brake is working. So watch, it's up, but you can push it down. So kind of it's not working, right? What I do to disengage, that here's a button. So you pull it up and you'll hear a click. You actually need to have a little more strength. So you pull it up, hear the click, press, and then push it down. Parking brake off. Again, I put it on. It's on right now. I can push it down, pull it and hold it. After you hear the click, do not let it go. Pull it, push. Now it's off. It's off. And I'll put the parking brake. Okay? And let's go. Press that button. Out. So that's how it is with the slider on. It's really roomy. On the video you cannot really see it. It still shows like it's a small area, but in real life you'll notice the huge difference. So now here is the inverter. Inverter must be always on. Just push the button, it's green, that means all the powered outlets are gonna work. The fridge is working from the inverter, so the inverter always must be on in order for the fridge to operate. It works from the batteries, so keep it always on. So the coach batteries must be on. It's green light right here. Inverter must be on. Okay, here it's the level, And that's the batteries. It shows full, freshwater tank, full, black water tank, empty, because I empty it, and gray water, it's empty. That's the water heater. We already discussed how to use the water heater. And that's the water pump. Turn on the water pump and hear a noise, but you'll not hear it right now. Maybe. That's how it's working. If you're not using the water, please turn it off, so if there's any leaks you don't lose all the water. We don't have any right now. And that's the generator button. At first you have to open the gas valve at the tank and then push start, but prime it for a couple times, like keep it for a couple of seconds and let it go. Again, I do it 3 times, for example, like this. And the last time is gonna start right now. Yeah, it's working. I'll turn it off. This is the hours for the generator, and that's the solar control. We don't need to touch this at all, so I'm not gonna explain how to use it because you don't have to. So all the buttons on these panels are explained. So there is a GFCI outlet right here. You can use it for hair dryer, but you have to turn on the generator and plug in the cable like we discussed in the previous video in the back over there into the outlet, or you connect to the camp power. And this is the only one, I'd say, where you can plug in a hair dryer or something powerful like that. Any other outlet, it's for charging cameras, phones, and stuff like this. Now I'm gonna show you the fridge. So when you open the door, you see the lights in. The light is working. That means the fridge is on. We keep it at 4. That's what the instructions say for the best performance. And there is no light in the freezer. Here, another thing to show. So here we have the AC controller, the heater control, and the fan control. It's all in one. So you see right now it says fan on high. Cool. So that's the AC. Again, AC, it's working just when you fire up the generator or connect to the shore power. That's the heat. Heat works with propane. And that's off. You can change the temperature right here. Okay, I need to turn it off. It's off. The AC will get air through here and blow cold through these vents, and they're everywhere in the coach. Here we have let's turn on the light. Here we have a fan in the bathroom. We can turn it on. Of course, open the window, the skylight first. There is actually another skylight in the shower, which gives you more headroom if you're tall, like taller than 6 feet. Now we're gonna talk about toilet and how to use the chemicals. So to use the toilet, we need to turn on the water pump. Here is our toilet, and it says very well right here what to do and how to add water. You'll be able to read when you're here. And it has three positions. So the first one, it's closed. Now we dump some water and then we dump it into the tank. So I'm gonna show it you like this. So before you go, you need to put some water in here, then do whatever you want to do and dump it all together. Please dump in like about 10 seconds of water after each use. After you flashed everything, put some more water. I would say 10 seconds, count to like 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005 until you get to 2010. Dump it, and that's it. This way you'll not have any smells. Okay, that's on how to use the toilet on a regular basis. But now we have to understand how to use the chemicals after every single dump of black water. So here we provide toilet paper, which is for RV use only. I think you guys gonna have plenty of it if you rent with us, because we provide always a lot of toilet paper. So that's the chemicals you have to put every time you dump the black water. I believe here is more than 2 ounces, and that's why I'm using that cup, because it's very convenient. So let's assume that we just dumped. Actually, this is what I did. The black tank, it's empty. So before I'll put the chemicals, I'll just put some little water in here. And flash it. That's it. Every time you dump the black water tank, you have to do this, and you have to put some water in there. So in the black tank you must have like 3 gallons of water and 2 ounces of that chemical when you begin after the dump, because all this water with the chemicals together is gonna take care of the waste that gets in there. You'll have no others. Otherwise, you'll have bad smells, and I don't think it's gonna be a pleasant experience. Shower is very self-explanatory. I'm not gonna say nothing about this. So that's about it. Said I'm not gonna say nothing about the shower, but it looks like I have to explain how that door works. So when you're taking a shower, you want to use it, hold and press in to open the door. It says here. Oops. So from inside you have actually to pull it in if you want to open it. So you see you have another masterpiece from Winnebago. That's about the shower. So the oven slash microwave, it's not working because the generator is not on. As soon as I jump the generator, it's gonna start working, and I'll show you that in a second. We have even a small dish in here, and that regular plate is in there too. Let me show how to start it. So as you see, now it's working. Press any button, press start. I'll cancel this because I don't need it. Simple as that. And I think that's all. The stove, the gas stove, it's something regular that you use at home. Nothing special about it. Just we have an igniter here. If you are not comfortable with this style, you can use this. This is the electrical panel. If a fuse is going to be blown, you'll see a red LED light in there. Everything's working. That's the propane gas detector. So everything's working. Here on the bunk bed on the top, there is the curtains for the windshield and for doors. It's easy, you can do it yourself without me explaining. Here is another fan in the ceiling. When you close it, you feel, and now it sucks air. And that's the ladder. You remove it from there and put it here. I'll take a picture really quick, couple seconds. And it looks like this right now. You have some privacy curtains. And we have a little storage area right here. Also, storage area underneath here, and over there is another storage area. Now I'll show you how to convert this into a bed. You have to remove all these cushions, and that's what I'm gonna do. So the cushions are removed. Now you can open this and put the seat belts inside like this. By the way, there are some cushions for the driver's seats. So it looks like this right now. And here there's a little button. You press that button and you see how it's here. And now it's gonna lock right there. That's how it works. I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to film, but who knows? Try. So that's how it's built. And the table rests on this. with rails. So now we put everything back. And there's these two little ones that they were in this storage compartment, and you can fit in here if you have longer legs. Winnebago thought about this. Was very nice of them. That's very funny, but that's what we have. And you slide this inside there, and here you go. I don't know how comfortable is this, but somebody thought about this. That's a piece of engineering right there from Winnebago. It's on magnets. So I think this is it. To put it back, you kind of have to hold it under an angle like this. Push it to the wall, and then we have to retract that leg, and we're good to go. It's locked right there. Here on the passenger side, we have some breakers. And it says for what. If something is not working, you can check. If they popped out, you just press them in, and we didn't have any problems, but that's where some breakers are located. Just in case, if you're gonna need, hopefully not, that's the jack. On the driver's side, we have some more fuses right here. Okay. Here it's all electronics. It's very easy to engage into drive, reverse, and parking. Push the brake pedal, start the engine. So to engage in drive, you don't have to pull it, you just have to press the brake pedal and push it down. Like, I want to show you this at the same time. So when you push it down, it's going to be in drive, neutral, reverse, and then when you push, it's going to be in parking. So you don't have to pull it to yourself, just up and down like this. Very easy. So for the phones, you have a couple of chargers. Right here it's a C port, and that's the regular cigarette lighter. Also we have more. Some paperwork. So they're both charging, but this one will show the GPS or anything else on the screen right here, and the other one is just charging only. and that's the phone holder. AC and the heater, the speed of the fan. Yeah, that's about it. So the registration card and outdoorsy terms of service. If you're bored, you can read this. I like to keep them all here. Just in case you need it, it's right here. So the registration card and outdoorsy terms of service. If you're bored, you can read this. I like to keep them all here. Just in case you need it, it's right here. And just in case, I have some fuses, and I keep them here as well with all my paperwork. It's kind of on top of the paperwork, so it's holding the papers well. So if you need those fuses, you can use them.